One. Hello, everybody. My name is Zachariah.
And my name is Sam. We are Team 9, and welcome to MyInsight. So why are we focusing on social media, and why is social media such a big problem? We've all heard about the dangers of social media and how they can deteriorate the mental health of a young person and drive them to the edge. Multiple studies have shown the direct link between heavy social media usage and higher levels of anxiety and depression. Here at MyInsight, we take screen time a step further by providing rewards, resources, and encouragement, which no other app on the market does.
What are the negative effects of social media? Multiple studies have found a stronger link between heavy social media usage and an increased risk of depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and even suicidal thoughts. This is steadily rising within teenagers. We've experienced this ourselves, and we see the damages it causes on individuals.
So moving on to our 4 days. For our discovery, we interviewed people who fell in our targeted age group and those who experienced, who have some sort of experience in the technological field. And we basically just asked them how they've seen social media play out in their own lives and in the lives of their loved ones. And for our affinity analysis, we pinpointed the positives and negatives of social media just to better understand the user needs. Moving on to our define, we put ourselves in the shoes of our users and asked ourselves if this was an app that we would personally use. Our hierarchy of purpose helped us refine our opportunity statement and come up with a more refined purpose for our app.
With our third D, develop, our mind mapping aided us to generate our own ideas, and then we were able to merge our ideas together. With our real and worth, it helped us understand which ideas we wanted to pursue. With deliver, our last D, from our prototyping canvas, it helped us determine what our prototype was going to be and pinpoint the weaknesses and strengths of the prototype. With the storyboard, we create a story and put ourselves in the user's perspective to see how the app would actually work.
So for our first prototype, on the left, we have a paper sketch, which we first did. And later we implemented this on a digital copy. And there you can see 3 functions on the home page. This is the login page. This is one of the home pages that we had planned. So moving on to our first usability test, I conducted tests for 2 prototypes, and I basically just wanted to see which one was easier to maneuver around. And I concluded that prototype 1's home screen was much easier to navigate around. But of course, this test could have been biased because it was family members. Yeah. So after that, we just took the results and implemented it into our demo day. But after demo day, we realized that the app did have some holes in it. So the login page lacked a soothing, calming component. The colors were just not attractive enough. The homepage was too simple, and it needed more options. As you can see, it was just too simple. And it doesn't match with our agenda. And some of the questions were just unnecessary on the introduction page. The color theme was also not vivid enough.
So for our user testing after demo day, to avoid biased feedback like our first user testing, I got my neighbor's sister and daughter to participate in this testing. My neighbor's dad and sister tested out all the features and were both able to give out helpful feedback for our ways to improve our app. Both participants tested both prototypes. The prototype on the left seemed to be more eye-catching and seemed to keep them more attentive, while the app on the right was more dull and boring. The data still could be a little biased, but it's hard to get participants during these tough times. A common trend that I saw that was happening during the test was that participants didn't think that they would allow their young child to use the app because they didn't think that it was safe enough. They also said that an engagement feature would work well with the app. So using off that feedback, we created a danger detection feature, which included filtered ads, censoring offensive and inappropriate messages, age-restricted videos, and so on. With the daily reward system, we think that would be a great way to keep users engaged and consistent with logging in.
And finally, we came up with our final product. This was just our final product.
Ready, set, go.
All right, guys. So we're just going to do a quick video demonstration for you guys. Right here, this is the login page, Daniel Garner 2020. And we have our password. We can just log in.
password is Zach and Sam are great students. I love that password, but let's just say you forgot that password. You have an option to make a new password. You will get a temporary password sent to your email. Enter that. Enter a new password, and then it'll ask you to log in using the information you provided. So, welcome back, Dan. Which feature would you like to use today? Social media progress, meditational exercises, physical exercises, or if you have MyInsight Premium, you can speak to a therapist. But today, let's just claim your rewards. You will get 2 to 3 points every 24 hours. You claim that points, and boom, confetti everywhere. You will redeem your next points in 24 hours. For this week's progress, Dan, you have 3 hours on Facebook, 45 minutes on Instagram, and 15 minutes on Snapchat. Sam, could you please read the quote of the day?
Yeah, it says, always be mindful. And the great Mr. Greiner said that. And I don't know about you, Zach, but that quote has just been stuck to me ever since.
I think about that quote every day. And ever since Dan has downloaded MyInsight, he's earned 35 points total. Now let's continue and look at last week's progress. With last week, as you can see, there's been significant improvement, Dan. Great job. You've earned 10 points last week. So let's go redeem rewards. Wait, you have no available rewards to redeem.
You've been slacking, Dan. You've been slacking.
Come on, Dan. It's okay though, because every week we provide daily tasks for you to complete. Stay off social media for 2 hours. That will earn you 5 points. You can accept or dismiss. Complete an exercise. That's 5 points. Easy 5 points. But come on, Dan. You can do better. Now that's just a quick run through of MyInsight. Thank you for watching.